Hey, welcome to Pandora's Box, eternally dedicated to the memory of Mikey Sutton, the founder and creator of Pandora's Box, along with me. But Mikey, you lose, bro. And also shouts out to Retro Nerd Girl, who has not seen Nosferatu. So obviously, we're not going to spoil it for her, but I'm assuming everybody's seen it who's watching. If you haven't, well, we're going to have spoilers. So it's been like, what, 2-3 weeks now. And joining me tonight is none other than Count JD of Death.
What's up, chatters? What's up, everybody? What's up, big brother?
What's going on, dude? Sorry I was running late tonight. All type of crazy stuff's going on, but
It is what it is. It is what it is.
who we got in here? We got James G. Warrior.
Hello?
Shredbeard. What's up, Shredbeard? T-Bone. Wow, your favorite Eggers movie.
Ooh.
You haven't seen it? Oh, man.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna enjoy it, and we're not gonna really spoil too
We're
much.
not going to give away. I mean,
what can you give away at
Dracula
this
story.
point?
Like, what can we really give away? You know, we're not
Yeah.
gonna give away the little major changes that they did or whatever. Yeah.
No Malone, my Malone. What's up, dude?
Got Francisco being the smarty, so vampires, huh? Oh, yeah, not those type.
Yeah.
Not those type. I will probably soon. My buddy Brucifer from Kingdom of Nerds will be popping in
Sweet.
because he's also a big fan of the film. You know, I'm not going to have any condescending panelists because you know what? I don't like that. I want to talk about things I enjoy. I'm not going to argue about it. Trying to get caught up here before we get started. Boom, ba boom.
Yep.
Megan. Iron Megan.
The Iron Mystic. What's up, dude?
Asher,
Hello?
what's up, dude? What's going
Mike
on?
Violet.
Hey, Mike
Mike
Violate.
Yeah. Bean the Creep. What's up, you dirty bird?
We got Bo or Boo. I don't know which one. What we
That's
gonna
Bo.
call him?
That's
Bo?
Bo. Because Boo would be like a lot of O's.
Two O's, right? Baloney.
Balloony.
Baloney. Ma baloney. All right, dude. So, what we're going to talk about on Pandora's Box tonight exactly is Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, his remake of what, the 1922 film?
1922, man. That's
Yeah.
what, 102 years.
Jeez.
Fuck.
And that movie too still stands up.
How many remakes are 102 years in the fucking
Oh.
wait? You know, we got this 10-year, 20-year thing, but 102? The fuck out of here.
Well, you know, you can say, you know, the 1979 film was part of it too.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, I don't know. Can you see it? Now that I'm pointing at
I can
it.
see it. Let me put you solo so you can actually see it from people watching.
And if you all take a little peek right over there, we can see the German-made movie of the German horror, Nosferatu.
There you go.
It's been there a long time. Got that on my birthday a long time ago. That's cool.
No shit.
Yeah. a long time ago.
I've never seen that in the background too. I guess obviously you are a fan
Well,
of the
Yeah,
German
and-
one as well.
No. I haven't seen it all the way through, so I can't even talk really about it. Not really. But I'll tell you this: I'm conflicted with vampires in general, and this movie reignited my fucking appreciation for what a vampire movie should fucking be. A horror movie, not a little love movie, a little sexual no, dude. This movie was a fucking great brutal horror movie. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. I'm stoked.
I mean, let's get into the fact that this vampire Nosferatu, it was from a cult lore, the cult lore of the aspect of the vampire. You know what I mean? Like satanic, kind of. You know, like it wasn't the pretty boy or any of that stuff. This was like he was fucking cursed. You know?
Right. And on that note, so I came mentally, and I got some notes here. I'm fucking prepared to tell you all the goddamn Easter eggs on what a beautiful and accurate homage to the 1922 film they did. I was seeing it. I was like, oh, I know that. That's exactly. Most of what you see in this version is gonna be a much fucking better upgrade to the 1922 flick. And there's controversy with the 1922 flick also. So if I may start by a couple of bullet points on the controversy of the 1922 film, if you mind. So it's really simple, really short. So there's a couple of things that were a bit of contention in trying to produce the 1922 film. And specifically, it's because the movie was written by Bram Stoker, right? And the people who made it didn't like... It wasn't a clean business transaction. They tried to just make this fucking movie, and they didn't have the rights. I mean, even in 1922,
Bram Stoker wrote Dracula. Yeah,
right. And they didn't have the rights, the legal proper permission to do things like a 1-to-1. Like here's a screen film version.
It wasn't even in public domain yet. You know,
no, and so names had to get updated. Small changes were made, and this movie did a fucking fantastic blend of the 1922 film and some Bram Stoker shit. They brought it. They're like, you know what? We could do Bram Stoker's, but nah. Let's stick to the 22 version and sprinkle in a little bit of Bram Stoker's in there. But they made the 1922 version just fucking ripped, dude. Just a killer upgraded version of the 22. I think it's my fucking favorite of all three. Three because, whoa, he was, John Morris, whoa, fucking what's his name?
John, whoa.
Keanu Reeves, whoa. Yeah. They had that version, which was a beautiful movie. Thank you, fucking Gary Oldman. And then the 22
that one was the Dracula for a generation for sure.
Yeah, and then of course those two of them. I mean, there's the third one, right, which is the one back there, but it didn't really like strike as hard as the other two. And this one just said, "Hold my beer," and did it right. I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah. Speaking of getting into it, our other guest has arrived. Bruce from Kingdom of Nerds. If you haven't checked out his channel, Brucifer does a great job of keeping nerds in line because he is their king. He has a lot of nerds to fucking whip in the
wrangle them, whipping the shit.
What's going on, guys?
What's up,
man?
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. This is my friend JD over here.
JD.
Brucifer.
What's up, dude? Nice to meet you, man.
Buddy. You too.
South Texas.
Very
New
South
York
Texas. Very South Texas.
They probably can hear the accent when I talk.
The hat gives it away.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're not going to talk about the Yankees. No.
Hey.
So we're running a little late, Bruce. So you kind of came in right at the beginning, so that's fine too. If you want to, talk about it. So I don't know if you had heard what JD was saying. What do you think of those comments about like it's like a blend of Bram Stoker's and the original 1922, Nosferatu?
Yes, I think Eggers. I agree. Eggers took both movies with a sprinkle of the Voyage of the Demeter, and made every frame and scene pure art and cinema. It's amazing how
it's like a painting.
Good this movie is.
Every fucking scene's a damn painting.
If I could,
the transitions into the scenes too. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you brought up Voyage of Demeter because that's a really underrated movie.
Yeah.
And I thought the reviews on it were so terrible. It was like they didn't get it. Like that movie was really good, man. So, if you kind of want to see what happened on the ship in between, go watch Voyage of Demeter.
The Demeter.
Yeah.
Demeter. There's no. I don't think there's an N in there. Demeter.
No, it's Demeter.
I'm like, we talking about Harry Potter?
Well,
I don't know.
I have a friend from Germany who's Demeter. And I always kept calling him Dementor. He's like, I don't mind. Hey, Morton Red agrees too, man. He thinks that one was that new one was excellent too. So there you go.
Dude,
We haven't really
there's
gotten a lot of really good vampire movies in the last decade.
no, they haven't
No.
been portraying the vampire as something to fear. It's been this like, oh, how romantic, oh, sexy.
Yeah.
Get that out of here, man. This is a monster. And the fact that they chose Orlok instead of Dracula was
Yeah.
the perfect way to do it, dude.
Exactly.
They were able to communicate the whole concept of the the rules of the monster without giving it that pretty boy face. They're like,
Yeah.
no, Orlok. And I'm a Castlevania fan, and Orlok comes out on Castlevania too. So
Oh yeah, there you go. Now, what I liked too was like when he went to Eastern Europe. I forgot what they called Jonathan Harker in the movie. Is he Jonathan Harker, or is he has another name? Right?
No. It's Hutter.
Thomas Hutter.
Thomas Hutter. Yeah.
Hutter, which is like the he's the Thomas Harker character. If you know whatever, that's
Yeah,
what he is
yeah,
in Nosferatu. When he went to Eastern Europe, it was like a completely different world to what he was used to in Germany. It was right. It was bizarre, man.
Crazy,
That whole scene with the gypsies was just like, what the hell is this?
Oh,
This is
dude, what a
weird,
perfect recreation of the 22 film with that's part of the fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I could go. Even the texture, you all noticed how they made it like fuzzy. Maybe there was a vignette on there on the I can't remember, but they made it look like you're watching through an old 1920s
An old lens,
camera.
Yeah.
But then they remind you by like flipping upside down and moving around. Like, holy crap!
You know, if I watching that movie and seeing him arrive to the village with the gypsies, I would have been like, "Nope, can I go home? Nope, not doing it. Let's go."
Yeah. And do you remember the night scene too with the gypsies? I was like, what's, I mean, not to give it away, I haven't seen it, but what the hell is going on here? Or is this person gonna be sacrificed or something, or what? But I guess they had to go through the whole thing to get that vampire's attention or whatever, but not giving it away. But yeah.
I will say this: my favorite vampire stuff in the last year or so, besides Demeter, has been crap. I can't even think. Interview with a Vampire on AMC. It's that perfect balance of horror and sex, and you fear for your life with these vampires. They're not going to cuddle up to you, take you on a date. They're just going to rip your throat out and serve you up for the rest of the freaking.
I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get too far away from it, that scene you mentioned about the night scene in the gypsy scene. Okay, so like, I don't know how much you remember the 1922 flick, but that
It's
scene.
been a couple decades, so I can't.
So
remember
that
it
scene
too well.
happens in the 22 film. That same shit. The only difference is in the 22 film. Okay, so first of all, how do you film at night? They couldn't film at night, so you have to pretend it's night, and that's kind of a psychological mindfuck because it's daytime, but you're supposed to pretend it's a nighttime. Anyways, on the 22 film, he's going to bed. He's getting into his room. Then the gypsy lady takes him into his room, and he's throwing his bags. He's getting changed up. It's time to go to bed, and he hears a noise. So he turns around, silent film style, real theatrical, and he looks out his window, and he sees these horses taking off right across his line of sight, and the horses and a person, they take off, and he sees them go away, and then he goes to sleep, and he wakes up, and they're coming back. And when I saw that, I was like, what are they, leaving the town? I didn't get it. And this fucking new movie explained, he was witnessing that there was ongoings happening with the villagers at night, but it doesn't communicate properly in that 20s film. And on this fucking new film, they show what is so what I was wondering, they're like, don't worry, we'll show you, we'll take the character out of his room, and now he's gonna walk over there where all the horses were going and where all the people were going, and they showed you what the fuck was going on, which they didn't have to, but they did, and it didn't ruin the film. It actually added to the film. It filled in a gap from the 22 film that made it more fucking scary, you know? It makes the 22 film more scary, having that in my mind. That's what he was supposed to be seeing. Oh, yeah. I get it now. It makes way more sense.
Yeah. So I pulled up a couple pictures. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Of Fraser and compromising.
I was gonna say it's a Fraser.
Let me find them. Not Elvira. Come on.
Why not?
Get
Good
the
measure.
Chief Hero. So right here, I always thought this was a great movie poster because it's still. They didn't give away, the look of the vampire, but you're still getting a look at it, going, that's pretty fucking wicked looking.
Fucking hands, dude.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you out of the picture, Bruce, but
No, it's fine.
nice silhouette. Because that's one thing that's terrible at movies nowadays, are promoting horror movies. They give away too much in the previews.
Yeah.
You know what the monster looks like, so that's why I'm kind of hoping the Wolfman. They don't show the final look of the wolf until he's the werewolf in the movie. So we'll hope for that, but another day. But here we go. Someone did a little. So I'm going to give you a little look. This is not your normal modern vampire, except for Voyage of Demeter. How do you say it? Voyage of Demeter. Demeter. This is a bat-like humanoid somewhat, creature.
He's a rotting corpse, dude. He's a fucking rotting corpse. It's killer.
He feeds on blood, and he apparently doesn't restore him back to his normal. It's just something he does. He's a corpse. He's a fucking walking. What is he like 7 feet tall in the movie?
Yeah.
It seems like he's giant.
Max Shrek style, just towering over his prey. If I could please say that they did a fantastic job of showing him as the living embodiment of the plague. Orlok was the walking plague, dude. Like, fuck. He just emanated that shit.
Yeah, looking at his body, it was just so gross.
Look at the shadow hand. That shadow hand was iconic in the 22 film.
And I thought William Dafoe was fantastic.
Fuck
in
yes.
this film.
Yeah.
He was a maniac.
Did you not laugh when he got 2 inches away from that from that guy and was talking to him real serious, dude? That was brilliant comedy, almost like a slapstick in a real serious scene. It was awesome, dude.
Well,
he just got rolled up to him like that. It's so funny.
What about when they were destroying the lairs, and he just loses his mind in that part, dude? He's just he's insane. You know what part I'm talking about? Remember when they were the king of the rats? They got his, and then William Dafoe when it's on fire, and he's just he's like, dude, this dude.
There was way too many real rats in that movie for me.
Dude,
how many movies?
Rats.
That's the.
Dude.
What was it, 100,000 rats he brought in for this production or something like that?
That's not CGI?
No,
that's
those were real rats.
Yeah, he used real rats. It's like hanging out in New York City or something, these rats. Slam.
It's true.
Sorry, Bruce.
And New York is famous for many things.
Yes, it is. I've been on many subway platforms. Rats running past.
Oh Lord.
Cool.
Yeah, and this was the
Jonathan
Hutter. Yeah, so this is your Jonathan Harker character.
Yeah,
Thomas
Hutter.
He got. What'd you think of that when his bosses to him no, you got to go yourself. He wants someone personally there to do it, and all this and all that, and you're like, okay, this isn't normal, something's weird going on here.
No way.
Yeah, there's no way.
He just got married. He got a wife at home.
Yeah, getting ready, trying to make it. He has no choice but to go. But
do you feel like that too, Carl, when you go on tour? You're like, I gotta leave home. Honestly, dude, I was connecting with Tom Hutter on that scene. You gotta travel. You gotta go. You gotta go do this gig really far away from your family, and you're gonna be gone a while. But trust me, it's worth it. And you're thinking to yourself, "Fuck!" And you get in that airplane, and you fly. You go do some far away gig. I felt like that. I was like, I don't know why I connected with that scene. I felt the stress of like, you know, you want to go do this experience, but you don't want to like leave home
You don't
or
want to leave your family either.
Yeah, it was heavy.
People, I mean, you know, how can I word this? People think, you know, rock and metal is like, yeah, you're gonna go on the road, it's gonna be partying.
You're living the life. You're living the life.
Yeah,
I give you guys a lot of credit from going from tour city to tour city, venues, being on the roads in crappy motels. I give you guys a lot of credit. I couldn't do it myself.
Well,
Hell no.
when I was doing it a lot, no more, you know, maybe 10 years ago or more, you know, and further back, I liked it. But as I get older, you know, I really kind of enjoy the home life too more, you know, being with my wife and just doing things, the comfort of having a stable situation sometimes. This is way off subject. And
no, it's not, man. It's part of the movie, dude. He's dealing with it.
And you can tell, you know, this, especially when you're in a relationship where you actually love each other, and it's not, you know, like when we're like, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah. That's another story.
I see those guys. I totally understand, you know, like their motivations, but his he was torn.
He was supposed to be getting married, and it's like, wait, right before we get married, I'm gonna go far away, and that went crazy.
And for him, really, like going these uncharted territory, like Transylvania, Romania, or where the hell, you know, it was back then. It was like, what? And you're like, there's,
you know,
and it was bizarre.
Speaking of him getting married, Lily Rose Depp, her acting in this movie was next level.
Dude, her face would just shift.
Yes.
Yeah. From being that to being a maniac to like being like scared and to being confident and just
her body acting. You know what scene I'm talking about?
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was like
she
brutal.
I was like, am I watching CGI? Like, what is going on? She can contort.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Like Emily Rose, was that movie? The Exorcism of Emily Rose, kind of
the possession or something.
Oh, yeah, brutal, dude. Just like
that's another part I liked about this movie too, because it brought in the whole kind of possessed aspect, you know. And it was I was like, okay, these are obviously homages in my mind to The Exorcist and things like that. But
thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah, it made the vampire just even more forbidding and evil, you know, because like he's possessing this girl from, you know, thousands of miles away or whatever. And
if I one more thing before I forget. When you talked about like the satanic stuff, his boss telling him, you know, you gotta go, right?
Yeah,
and then, and then you find out, you know, like, whoa, this guy... I mean, there's no spoilers, dude. It's an old fucking story. It's the same story, guys. There's no spoilers. And they find out his boss is, like, involved. Renfield, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? The 1922 film, they kind of showed that right away. Like, they tell you up front. Like, as soon as he gives, what's his name? Harker the job, and he tells him to go and all that stuff, right away, as soon as homeboy leaves... He pulls out that parchment with all the satanic symbols on it, and he starts creeping out over it, right? But on the new one, they kind of let that ride a bit until they show it later, and that was much better delivery. I had almost forgotten that this guy was like satanic, and then they're like, whoa, they expose it all. Like, holy shit!
The whole reveal of that scene was just. It was disturbing in my mind. Like, dude, this is weird.
They're not just gonna pull a little piece of paper out. They're gonna show you how evil this guy is. Like, whoa.
I will say this: a lot of these actors do not shine in comic book bullshit and nerd bullshit. They shine with projects like this. It's seen by Aaron Taylor Johnson, who was phenomenal in this movie.
Which one was that guy?
He played Frederick Harding.
The friend? Was that the friend?
Oh yeah, the husband.
Yeah.
That guy was in a. He was in a.
He was Craven.
Like oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. All right.
I haven't seen Craven yet.
Shit.
Did you see it, Brucifer?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna like Craven more now just because of this. I might give it more of a chance.
I'm definitely why I had plans to see Craven, but as usual, my weekends go to hell. But that doesn't. Besides the point, I'll watch it on streaming. But that movie, I'm still looking forward to seeing. I don't care what reviews say because I learned
Yeah, I don't care.
that
I like
that's all
Morbius.
nonsense nowadays. It doesn't matter.
I like Morbius. Damn it.
Hey, I'm a Morbius fan too.
I just don't like John Leto or whatever, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
He's such a
I
cringe.
thought he was great, man. in
Cringe
Morbius.
factory.
He's the
Yeah?
best. Is he the best Joker ever? I don't know. We don't know until we see the haircut.
Okay, you're just being facetious.
Well, we haven't seen the haircut. When we see the haircut, we'll know if he's the best Joker, because that's the real version of the movie. But we'll save that conversation for another day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting.
But no, I agree with Brucifer, because this is like a cinema. If you can't, if you see this movie and it doesn't like strike you, you're really not into movies. That's how I feel. Like this is like everything is done to perfection. Every scene is perfected. It's not just a scene. It's like the composition of everything, the way the sheets blow in the window, or the curtains and all that. Everything is like, God, man, this dude is like everything.
The
is
clouds.
meticulous.
The way the
Yes.
clouds look and they creep out. Fucking creepy, dude. Hey, how
The
many
castle
movies?
by it. Woo.
How many movies have you seen? Should I say the big N word? Not that word. Necro. Oh my God, that's not what I meant.
Necromancy?
Necrophilia. Like,
Oh,
whoa.
necrophilia.
You're
Hell,
like,
they got necrophilia and fucking
Creature
what is that?
Commandos.
Creature Commando. So no, it's not a big deal anymore.
I was like, they're gonna do it. Is it gonna happen? And the way they show it, I don't want to spoil that for those of you who haven't seen it. But when you just see it, you're like, oh man, what did you do, dude? And then, yeah, totally, yeah, right. You're looking around like, are they gonna do that?
Hey.
What are they gonna do?
What about when Orlok drinks blood? How it sounded. Like
Disgusting.
And it's a lot at once, right? Like gallons are going down, dude. It's like, ugh. I can't even simulate that sound, dude. It's gross. It was gross.
Edgar's atmosphere that he created for this movie made you feel like you were actually in that time, in that place. You were totally engulfed in the movie. You just forgot where you were. Just like, wait a minute, are they gonna come get me?
Yeah.
I know. You start looking around like, okay.
Yeah.
When he's running from the wolves in that chamber, dude, I was like, the edge of my seat, dude. Heavy.
Dude, and the way he was just gonna leave him there, like he knew he was gonna die. He's just the dude's just cold, man. Count Orlok is he the most evilest Dracula we've seen in a while, or what?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so. I mean, next we have had a really evil Dracula like that since like maybe Christopher Lee, who's just like some pure evil creature.
No, he doesn't.
Because even
I'm sorry.
Gary Oldman was driven by love.
Yeah.
Even his.
I will say that I know these aren't popular movies. They're more niche and occult and the subspecies movies.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
Subspecies are cool though.
Yeah, he
What was
was
that
pure
Count-
evil.
Count
There
what-
was no glorifying what he was doing in that movie.
Is that with Radu or was that?
Yes,
is that...
Radu.
Yeah. Do you know who
He was
Radu was in
creepy as
history?
hell.
Like Radu
No.
existed in history. Radu was Vlad Tepes' brother in history.
Oh,
So like that's why that character kind of came out. He's
Makes sense, yeah.
his brother Dracula. There was like three of them.
Three
Yeah,
brothers or something.
Yeah,
I
and
know that.
or three fathers or three Draculas, and then one of them, Tepes, had a brother. Radu was the brother, and they ended up like fighting each other. History, like I looked it up a long time ago.
Vlad
It's really
Tepes was-
complicated.
Hey man, Europe, even though they turned him into a monster, Europe owes their ass to Vlad Tepes. He saved them from becoming Muslims. It was his harsh ways.
But he was traumatized, man. Like part of what he went through was because he was abandoned and he was left with some rich guy. Imagine you're a father just saying, "Take my kids." Like I'm gonna leave my children with you, and please don't hurt me. Take my kids, and then leaves. And then you have this rich this super rich man. Dude, those people are not like the best people in the world all the time. You know, they're left to their
No,
own
not at
devices
all.
and all the money. And next thing you
But
know, look at these two
yeah,
kids.
but still, what I'm getting at is he
Fucked up.
held
So he
a
got back
lot of-
revenge. You know.
He got a lot of the Muslim excursions, held them at bay from spilling into the rest of Europe. That's what he did. Vlad Tepes, you know.
Yeah, it was heavy. It was a big the Crusades and everything. It was a big that right there. They were coming in from all directions, and they were in the middle of it. You know, there was
Yeah.
war creeping in, and so he was stuck in the center of that. You know,
I like
it's a heavy.
I don't know if it's true, but I like the story where they wouldn't take their well, I don't know what you call them, their turbans off. And he was like, "Oh, you don't take them off," and he just nail them to their heads and sent them back to their leaders.
Fucked
I mean,
up.
that's what is it? Medieval negotiations, right there, right?
Yeah.
His father sold them to the Sultan. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
yeah.
No, yeah, we can go off in the weeds on all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Back to the movie. Back to the movie.
Back to the movie. So, you know, Hutton, I keep forgetting his name. I keep on calling him Harker.
Tom Hutter.
Hutter arrives to the castle. How'd you feel about his castle? Let's talk about that a little. The ambience and the atmosphere of Orlok's castle.
Go
As
for it, Pete.
soon as they showed it, and he walked in the castle, you knew he was either going to die a horrible death, or he's going to be drained immediately. That castle was just like
Yes.
scary as hell.
Let me make a point. When he arrives, and there's a line that Orlok tells him. He says, "You're late. All of my attendants have already retired." So to explain to him, I got to deal with you directly. Everybody's gone. You got here late. That line is the same line in the 1922 film. I know it's a silent film, but they would have those parts where the
Captions or whatever,
the captions would pop up. That's the same line. There's at least 2 lines in that scene in the castle that are verbatim from the 22 film. That's one of them. They just say him in different parts. So in the original movie, he shows up and he's walking in. Oh, by the way, also. Okay, I'll get to that. I'm sorry. I'm all excited about the castle. So he walks up, and then you see Orlok coming in from like the other side of that entrance in the original movie, and on this one it's very similar, right? He invites him in. He tells them that right away in the 22 film, and in the 24 film he says it once they're inside when he's like serving them food. And the second line that is verbatim, which I also recognize, I was like, yes, is when he cuts himself, right? And that scene is in all the Dracula movies where
Yeah.
you know, he cuts his thumb and and then they react to the blood, right? And that scene was brutal. But the line he says was, "You got to be careful," you know. Forget exactly the way he words it. That's verbatim from the 22 film. So there was a lot of like honoring the original. Dude, you got to rewatch it again. It's totally.
Yeah,
it's like.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to match it up now. Like I said, it's been decades since I watched.
Dude,
that on
it's
VHS,
closer to the 22 film than you think. That's what got me so excited about this new film. It's like, dude, they got the 22 film and they brought it to life. And then they sprinkled in a little bit of Bram Stoker, but not really. They went for that. Like, fuck that. Orlok, let's go.
I had meant to see this in the theaters. I didn't get a chance because I've been sick for 2 freaking weeks since Christmas. Christmas Eve, I got sick. But I saw it a week before with a screener watch party. I can't reveal how I saw it. I was told not to reveal, but I saw it with a few other people. And
Hey, I remember that. I was like, "You saw it already?" Damn.
yeah,
dude.
it was amazing just watching it from my PC. So sometime either this weekend or next, I'm gonna go see it in theaters. You have to see it in IMAX.
That's a film that's much more appreciated in the theaters for sure.
Yeah, dude. I saw it in the XD, you know, so it's super big, and there's like those scenes where the camera goes upside down. You know, there was some cinematographies. It reminded me of what's that? The Swedish movie, Midsummer. There's I don't know why Eggers didn't do that movie, but the Midsummer movie and this Orlok movie, dude, there was some similarities in the cinema. Maybe there was a little bit of inspiration involved there, but how the sound would like, and then the camera would just, It was a little disorienting, you know. Got a little bit funny in my tummy there.
We jumped ahead. What about the carriage pickup scene?
Yeah. Oh, fuck,
dude, that was
What?
spooky.
Just brutal,
Like, dude.
big. Ooh. Yeah, that
road
stays.
and the-
Yeah, you can hear the
First
wolves.
of all, I'm not walking in the middle of the night in some foreign
Getting
country.
in some
Not a dirt
undriven
road.
carriage and
Nope,
the
not
door
happening.
opens.
The hyenas? Is that where the hyenas came out? Was it during that scene when he's like walking by himself? There's that also came out in the 22 film, so you know hyenas.
I thought they were
random.
not hyena. I thought they were wolves.
Well, there's wolves later, but there's a scene where hyenas come out,
Well,
and I
wow.
know they did that because they put
I need to
random.
watch that again.
They put
Yeah,
a
I thought
hyena
they
in the
were-
22 film, and I was like, oh shit, dude, rules.
Yeah, man. That carriage pickup scene was like probably one of my favorite, if not favorite, executed scenes of the whole Dracula movies. You know, that scene was just like really cool. It was like, I'm like, wow, this might be the best, you know, scene of that, you know, particular scene. I guess how you would say it. It was really cool. Totally, this movie just had a way of capturing a feeling of dread, right? It was like it was just dreadful in a great
Like,
way. 'cause
please
it's a
don't.
yeah, but there was just always this overbearing dread just going throughout the film, like insanely fucking awesome. It was like a wall of dread always going on. Yeah,
Check it
and-
out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and Bill Skarsgård, the way he acted as Orlok with that that hard Transylvanian Romanian accent, I thought that was. I mean, I'm not
Oh,
an
it was
expert-
Attila. It was fucking Attila, dude. I was all like,
Oh yeah,
it sounds like Attila's fucking Orlok. I was, yeah.
There was no trace of Skarsgård in that character whatsoever. Whatsoever, he completely
no.
transformed. into
If you
Warlock.
didn't know that was him, you have no idea.
I didn't know until like last night. I was like, this dude was fucking motherfuckers look brutal, dude. That mustache, dude. God damn, brutal
Yeah.
mustache.
He's the crow. He's the crow.
I can't see that movie. I haven't seen it yet. Here, look.
I haven't
We're
watched it.
we're talking about that scene. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
if
just
I
throw
can
it in
share
if you
this
can.
picture here real quick. Let me see.
Or Pennywise.
Yeah.
That's from the 22 film. So
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Now if I see
it's from
it,
the
yeah.
22 film. So again, you know, you have homeboy looking up at him, right? And he's all like, "Whoa, shit!" But it's like they took these scenes and they took them and they made them.
They
And you can
built
kind of see
on
it,
'em, yeah.
dude. You see how fuzzy it looks, kind of on the edge. You know how it looks a little bit, kind of like
Sure.
they did that too in certain moments. I was like, "Thank you, man. This is a 1922 film, 100 years later, but like, let's keep the essence of this." Texture
That's
too.
a good way of saying it, JD. It has the essence of the original 22 film, but with modern technology behind it, and that also looks like the carriage Black Witchery rides around in too. I would think, even with the hooded horses and everything.
The Somber Lane. Oh,
Yeah, the Somber Lane
Somber Lane
dissections.
cover, dissection album cover. Pretty
Okay,
cool.
we're metal nerding out, Bruce. No worries.
It's a good album.
Oh yeah, all that shit is. So yeah, the whole castle scene, the fireplace scene is crazy. When he tries to escape the first time is crazy. I love how someone doesn't actually reside in the castle when he goes to
Yeah, that's exactly like the 22 film. Also, there's that like the entrance and there's a little shack. That's exactly like the 22 film.
like,
It almost seemed.
if you can't open the door, go ahead and come through this shortcut over here.
Whoops!
It's just like, oh shit.
On your way out, die. Oh, there's the exit.
Yeah.
Not quite, sucker.
Your final exit. That's right.
There you go.
Yeah, that was cool. You know, when he popped up out of there and giving it away, but whatever. That's like your first big reveal of the account too. That scene, right? Like
Oh, that sarcophagus he was in, wasn't that brutal?
Yeah.
I saw one for sale. There's like a replica.
Oh,
Like
really?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
stupid expensive. Like $5,000 or
course,
something.
of
You know,
course.
fucking looks amazing though, dude. It's just like the movie.
I would totally sleep in a coffin.
Hey, if it was big enough, I wouldn't mind. I'd do it. I'd be like, yeah.
Monster style or what?
Yeah, just a nice roomy one. Have to be a California twin size. How's that? You got a California twin coffin? you got a fucking bank account, sir? Anyway, so I also liked how Lucy, they called her Lucy, right?
Oh, no, it's a different name. What was the character's name? Emma. No, Anna.
Anna?
Anna Harding. The I think you're referring to the girl who ends up having sex with the vampire in the Bram Stoker's.
That's Lucy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's
so.
Lucy. But in this
Yeah.
one, it's Emma. It's Anna. Sorry, Emma
Anna
Corrin. It plays Anna Harding. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was sick.
she should really get some, like you guys are saying, some recognition for her act by some type of board, because that it was phenomenal, the acting she was doing, the possession scenes, and then how she was also like calling to him but also fighting it, so you would see that happening, and she would be like, 1 minute she had to be like agreeable, and then the next minute totally fighting against it. So I mean, she was like going to one extreme to another in the same scene, so that was really, showing off some good acting skills on this girl.
She was really torn between her lust and her love of her husband, and she portrayed that so well. That's her facial and body acting is insane.
Oh, are you talking about the main female actress or her friend?
I'm talking about the main one.
Oh, no,
Johnny Depp's
because
daughter.
right, no, Lucy, I believe was the friend's name.
Yeah,
That's
Ellen is the main.
Ellen's
character.
the main girl. Yeah, Lucy was Anna.
Depp's daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Harp
Depp.
with
That's
names.
Johnny Depp's daughter.
Lily Rose.
Is
Depp.
that the Depp part? Oh,
Yeah.
boing. I
I
didn't
learned
catch
something
that.
new
I
every
didn't
day.
even-
Pandora's box. A
Whoops.
box.
Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's she has a career ahead of her, and she got some name to go with it too. So
Has she done anything else? Or I mean, hold on. Let me look it up. Here.
I don't know. I'm sure she. I don't think that'd be her debut.
It's fucking Ovaltine commercial, just some mundane shit, and Nosferatu. Like, oh shit, what else has she done?
But I liked how when how can I say this without giving too much away? That her character in this film is someone who has like paranormal occult attraction, right? That's how they kind of worded it. Like she, Defoe told her, later in the film, you in a past life you were probably a priestess of Egypt, or something like that. That she had. That's how she has managed to get Orlok's attention, because it was in her blood, to have this type of.
She was receptive to.
Paranormal shit. In a nutshell. Like that's. I thought that was a
He
good
was
way of tying
accepted
it.
to a lot of things in that movie.
She received a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, dude, fucking rule. You know what? And let me make a note of that. Is they found a way, very subtly and very naturally and organically, to have people consider today's current scenario situation with like mental health, right? So her buddy, who's Ms. Harding, Mr. and Mrs. Harding, she's staying with the Hardings, right? Then Harding is the port. He's the port master where the ship comes in, right? So that's why he gets involved in whatever. Anyways, she's like, dude, like, give her some space, help her out. She's going through a tough time. She's been through a whole lot in a short amount of time. Can't you see? She's fucked up. Yeah. That's a scene from another movie. But anyways, and so like they kind of make you feel like mindful for things, like mental disorders or depression and things like that. It wasn't like in the 1920s where, oh, she's got hysteria, more ether. I mean, they did do the ether thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. She's hysterical, you know, and then there's that historical application of the word hysteria with women and stuff. So it was pretty heavy, and the man was being typical, like, she's just another dainty woman,
Yeah.
you know, she's great. And this woman's like, dude, be patient with her. She's going through a lot. So you're kind of feeling like, but she is going through a lot. Like, then it's not just mental shit. She's
She
fucking
would have been
being
on my
possessed.
house. The first night, she would have been out my house. Get her out. Send her home.
It's pretty cool.
Much as we know about these type of topics, and you see that going on, you're like, okay, this is bringing some bad heebie-jeebies to the house, you know. I know where this is leading, you know. And it goes,
Dude, the children. What happened to them? Wasn't that brutal, dude? I didn't think they were gonna do that either. This movie just knocked all the taboo shit around.
There were no guardrails for this movie. It was like, just do what you want.
This doesn't remind you, no, the vampire isn't cute.
No, not cute. No one is safe. Hide your kids.
Born of evil and darkness, you know. That's
Hide
what
your
he
children.
is. Yeah, not even and that's one of the first targets.
Yeah, brutal, dude.
What, you know, kids.
They couldn't even do
like,
that in the 22 film, and they did that.
No,
in
that
this
would have
one.
been too much maybe back then. But
I
yeah.
don't know.
So that's what I liked about, you know, like Eggers is like, nah, you know, a vampire is not something cute or fun or torn. It's it's a creature of pure darkness. And the only reason he came into that girl's life because she had occult, you know, how can you say occult receptors? I don't know, you know, but yeah, that's when she would be calling out as a kid to things, he caught wind of it basically, and that was coming after her for, you know, so he can make it happen, and that's what happened.
Yeah, she's the type of character. She was in another horror movie. She would be the one being possessed and taken over by demons.
Yeah,
that's how open she is to the occult and the dark magic and all that crap.
So that was a cool way, instead of doing the usual, you know, it's, you know, you look like my wife from originally, you know, that I died for her. I mean, that's all cool too. I'm not gonna brag on that aspect of it, but this version, yeah, it's a much more darker, origin of them two hooking up.
And she woke him up. She called out to him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he blames. Blames her.
Yeah. She was so strong in that she got him out of his ancient slumber.
Yeah, I'm like Bram Stoker's, where he sees a picture of her, like, oh, my wife, let me go get her.
Yeah, she's back. It's finally been reincarnated. You know, the circle has finally run. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Come to think of it, you know, if that was going to Bram Stoker, if he's all like, hey, that looks like my wife, but it's the wife's descendant. So then it's like the daughter of my wife and the daughter's daughter's. Now he's hooking up with that person. Kind of fucked up, but you know, that's another perspective.
Happens in Hollywood all the time.
It's Hollywood. You know.
That's Hollywood.
It's all the royals and the fucking monarchs. They do that shit all the time, I guess. Right? Keep the money in the family, I guess.
Yeah. Or, you know, Alabama.
Or Alabama.
Or Alabama.
Don't hate me. My family's from Montgomery, Alabama. It's like I say.
Oh, okay.
So you got a green light. There you go. the land of Uncle Cousins.
Oh, what's that one? Grandpa, something Grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Have you heard that song? I'm my own grandpa. Some funny ass songs. YouTube it, you'll find it. It's free.
You know, there's a problem when your dad is your uncle and your grandfather at the same time.
How's that work?
You're gonna get famous one way or another.
So yeah, and you know, obviously he shows up, brings a freaking plague to Germany, this town they're in, and hey, Gilbert Lopez, that's my old buddy, man. What's up, dude? And Gilbert's a smart guy. Well, let's see what he says. I love the real occult connections in the 1922 version. The runes and letter in the film likely from influence of Albin Grah, who played by Uter Kar in the brilliant Shadow of the Vampire. I still need to see Shadow of the Vampire. I've not seen that one.
I think I've seen it.
Gilbert is cinemaphile, as I guess they call me. So that's cool. Cool to see you here, man. What's up, dude?
Oh,
That was
and a
that.
woman. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, Gilbert was like my teenage heavy metal running mate.
Oh shit, badass.
Yeah, we did a lot of my early concerts. Gilbert was there with me, like at Slayer versus Slayer and
Oh yeah.
all that other great stuff. Great movie. Yeah, I need to see it, dude.
Oh, and I was gonna say on the occult stuff when the great what's his face Defoe, Lord Defoe, when he's talking to his ex student who was the doctor for the mental institute, right? He if you go back and watch that, he throws out some names that are historically relevant in our world, like Agrippa and all these different occult um, creators, occult I don't know what exactly the word would be, but like sources for cult material and things like that. In like before alchemy and things like people like the father of alchemy. You know what I mean? Like the people who actually created that in our history. He's thrown.
Uh-huh.
So they're mixing in a little bit of real historical, alchemic, and like he even throws in a little bit of Solomonic, like all that stuff, and even pulls out the he uses a little bit of King Solomon's magic and so it's really neat. Like it wasn't all completely removed from. It wasn't all in cinema land. Like they found a way to bring in occult historical sources and just throw them in real quick and trying not to like focus on it too much. But they did
Not
it.
going into the weeds with it, but
Right,
letting
but
letting you know, like, hey, there's more than one style of like occult type subjects, right? Like,
well, and they're pulling from historical sources. So
yeah,
they were trying to give you that little hook of like this could be tied into reality, even though it's the film. It comes from a book. It's all made up and stuff, right? But yeah, that was. And if you study the occult and if you're into those things, that scene where they meet up with him in his room, like he was supposed to be from Switzerland and he was living in Germany because he got kicked. He lost his license and stuff because he was too crazy to be a
a little
professor
too
anymore,
wild to
right?
be a
A little too
professor. Yeah.
wild. And they find him, and that scene again for those who kind of study the occult and things. There's a lot of like, oh, very good. Okay, now I'm listening. It adds a little bit of credentials to it. You know what I'm saying? Like real world credentials into this movie. So I don't know, man. That part got me really intrigued, man. That was a really good scene. You got to go back
Yeah,
and watch and hear what he says. You'll be like, oh,
yeah.
those names. Yeah.
And there's one part in there I forgot to mention when he's at the castle where Orlok gets pissed off and has to remind him, "You will address me as your lord."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, I found my new reason to drop a Lord Necron drop when I get that on audio because I'm like, oh yeah, you will address me as your lord. And he was like, hey bro, pump the brakes,
Yeah.
dress me right. I was like, damn, this dude is harsh, man.
I
Yeah.
thought Diddy coined that phrase at his party.
A
He probably did.
little bit of domination. Oh.
Domination.
Awesome. So the whole, Germany, the town, I forget which town, this happens, but I just loved how the plague came with him. People are just dying, getting sick. Rats are like just everywhere. And it was like, there you go, the dread, the dread, and I also like how William Dafoe had to do what he did. Him and her knowing that to end this, something had to be done drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's to me the big change up from most of the other Bram Stoker movies. The way this one ended, and I want to give it away if you haven't seen it, but yes, that's the ending is like to me completely different than the ending of the prior Bram Stoker movies. So they all kind of end this pretty much the same way, going back to the castle and having the final showdown or whatever. What'd you guys think of the ending?
You first.
It was different.
It was. I was like, okay, this is different.
I I did not see that happening. I'm like, oh, sunlight, let's go. Is there gonna be another 5 or 10 minutes of a stuff happening and then ending? But no, it ended right there.
You just got to it.
Like got to it and just like,
That
are they
was it.
really gonna do that? Yes, they did. I was like,
You know
No,
what?
that-
You know what? There was there. I call it a no scene, a no moment, and that's a nod to Darth Vader's no. There was a new moment at the
What
at
scene are you talking about?
well, that scene at the end with the legs. I was like, no. The
Oh.
legs made me laugh, dude. I
Oh,
couldn't.
I see
I
what you're
couldn't look
saying.
at his
Yes.
legs, dude.
Oh.
I was like,
Those
no.
legs were weird, dude.
It was
I guess
so
if you, I
weird.
guess if you've been dead, for centuries, your legs.
Well,
are
then,
dead.
and he also got like killed by this, by the ending, and so that was sorry.
I guess he went to how he would be, right? If he was,
Yeah, like he-
that's like,
yeah, he lost
yeah.
his power and total
Everything
corpse
was-
mode. But I was like, no, when I saw those.
All I kept picturing was like worms and maggots coming out of him, and while he was,
Oh yeah, that was
no.
disgusting, dude. Yeah, that was
And,
disgusting.
uh,
Imagine how you
heck-
smell, dude. Ugh.
Oh, dude, I'm sure.
Stench. Stench.
And I'm used to homeless guys on subways, and they smell bad. I can only imagine how he smelled.
Dude, centuries of that, no bathing. Ew. But Eggers has confirmed that there's going to be the home whatever Blu-ray is going to be a longer cut. I don't know
Oh,
if you guys
good.
heard that. So there's going to be more.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? Gilbert is saying Defoe was in Shadow of the Vampire. Was Shadow of the Vampire the movie about the director filming
Yes.
Nosferatu? Oh, that movie fucking rules, dude. I've seen that movie.
I gotta watch
Dude,
it.
William Defoe as Orlok was the best until this movie. And I thought it was fucking awesome that Defoe was Orlok and now he's like the Van Helsing in this movie.
Going
So
after him.
it made me think like he must have been like passing the torch to this Squizgard, whatever this guy's name,
Sisgard.
Sisgard.
Bill Sarsgaard, right? Bill
Sarsgaard.
Sarsgaard.
He handed him
Sisgard
the
is other
fucking
guy. I don't know.
yeah, from fucking Deathlocalypse or whatever, Metalocalypse. He hands him the
That's
torch.
Of the Skarsgård brothers.
Yeah. They're brothers. So he hands him the torch. It's like he was the best. Or like, this being a little bestial motherfucker, and then this dude's like, roar, like a lion, a dying corpse, dude. Fucking. And to me, because one of my favorite bands is Mayhem. The Mysteries Dum Satanas, that castle that they took a picture of, it's very reminiscent of Orlok's castle, and Attila is a huge historian about Dracula and Orlok. Like there's the Tormentor album that came out with the other lineup. It was him and the drummer, but different guys. They did Recipe Ferum, that album. His character was like it was a great representation of what Orlok could have been, should have been. And so I mean I was half joking but kind of half serious on how Squizgard made this fantastic Romanian Hungarian Attila as Dracula, dude, as Orlok. It was me being a Mayhem fan. I was like, yeah, dude, I felt like I was right there.
Now-
Mysteries Doom Satanas, like hell yeah.
To clue in, boost for what's going on here. You remember when I showed those black metal band Mayhem to Max and you guys?
And Max freaked out and was
Max got all
ready to go to church and
He had to
do
go
Hail
pray.
Marys.
That's who JD's talking about.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'll pull up a picture real quick so you can
Yeah.
see what I'm talking
Attila is Romanian, the current singer.
about.
Mayhem.
Hungarian.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Close
it was
enough.
with the robes and
Yes,
everything was-
yes,
okay, I
yes.
remember.
So, yeah, so him, like this would be the perfect movie to watch, and like if you already seen it, of course, and then listen to The Mysterious in the background or something would be like perfect. For my ideal of a perfect fucking evening would would be that, man. Because Attila, um, sorry Francisco, but Attila is fucking great as the front man vocalist.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
like.
find the best picture. There's so many. This guy is so theatrical, dude. All his fucking costumes, man. Jeez, Louis. Oh, here I found one.
I yeah, I thought Voyage of Demeter was really good. I was one of the people that I keep wanting to say Dementor. Voyage of
Dementor.
Dementor. I don't know why Demeter. Even my friend's name is Demeter.
Patronus.
I still call him Rob Dementor. Demeter was. I thought that was a. Just to take that small part of the story and make a movie out of it and be entertaining, I thought they pulled it off. And also when that kid was possessed and they threw him overboard, that scene was intense. I don't care. You could say you're Mr.
There
Really
was
Badass.
no
That scene
escaping
freaked
that
me
boat.
out. Yeah, and that
There was
kid
no escaping.
was weird.
The one guy that got away still got killed.
Yeah, right.
Like, I was
And
thinking,
that
wait,
was
he
a
can't
very-
travel over water? I'm like, wait.
Yeah. And that was a very
swim.
Nosferatu looking Dracula as well in that
Yeah.
movie. Very Nosferatu.
Yeah, he didn't even have his human form at all during that movie.
No, he didn't. And I don't think he was going to get very, very human-like even when he was. It didn't look like even at the end of the movie.
And so that's Attila, and he talks just like this when he speak to you. Like it's crazy, dude. He's
Dang.
yeah, man. When he talk with the big voice like this.
I always wondered, too, like, how much influence does Attila have on the Mayhem aesthetics now, the merch, the look, what they do.
100%.
I think, yeah, I can't see any of them other guys being the ones to come up with that stuff. It has to be Attila, because look how he presents himself.
Mhm.
He is
No, the Recipe Ferum, he does historical songs about Dracula, and like it's like a history lessons in songs. It's crazy. He talks about the Iron County and the history of Hungary and Romania and Transylvania and all that cool shit. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, this guy is Orlok on stage, dude. That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
Anyways,
And you can sit here and say, "Oh, Mayhem," or Mall Metal. Yeah.
fuck no. Whoever says that is
No, there's some
Poorly
posers
mistaken.
out there, bro. There's some
Poorly
posers
mistaken.
out there. Well, gentlemen, we are at the 1 hour mark. And Zach, no, this is not the witching hour. This is Pandora's box. This is
Pandora's box.
My-
Throwback.
my ideal of a nerd show by rest his soul, Mikey Sutton, my co-host of the show, and of course Retro Nerd Girl, who will be back, but she had not seen this movie, so she felt like, well, you're gonna talk about it if you haven't seen it. And it makes sense,
Well,
Like these
I've seen
people
people hop
review-
on stream. They had no
Don't even
idea
know what
what
the hell
was
they're
going
talking
on.
about. I just want to be on the stream.
I just want to be on the stream. You just want to sit there and play video games while people talk about stuff.
What a waste, right? Silliness. All right, so we are wrapping it up. JD, what you got going on? Anything you want to promo, talk about before we head on out of here?
You know what it is, my friend. We got shirts coming, merch coming, stuff like that for the show, January 18th. I hope you guys go. It's gonna be a fun evening.
January
Aside from
18th,
that,
you mean this? Like,
oh,
nice.
gonna be a fun show, live event. Ixea, Pius Levis, Bert Bacharach, ETD, Dork Angel. $5 death ride. That's funny. $5.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
$5. How, where are you gonna get a $5 show at all those type of bands nowadays?
Yeah,
And
Beers cost $5, man. Come on. You can afford
There'll be
10.
one-time pressing
Here.
of a certain Pius Levis shirt from this show. Yeah, if
Photos
they don't
coming
sell out,
soon.
I'll sell them here. But once they're gone, they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. Never to be risen again, printed again,
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. That'll be it, man. All right. So, any word on when this album might be out? Did they give you any type of news or
Album?
Hexea
Oh,
record?
the
Yeah.
Hexea album? Oh, man. I'm
Or
so
not,
excited.
can't say yet, or
It's not that I can't. I can't say, but I can tell you that everything is in process. The printing, There's videos coming. There's all kinds of cool promotional stuff. But yeah, man, I'm very, very, very stoked for this new album. I'm very proud of what we've done, and especially Noelia. Obviously, I mean, this is her creation, and we've been working together to further develop it. And I hope you guys can experience the how do I say this? Go beyond the superficial. Hear it, look at it, listen to it, read the lyrics, experience it, because nothing is light. Nothing is whimsical or light or cliche. Everything is really, really serious. All the content, even the cover art. The cover art, you know, I'm already expecting some people to be like, I don't know, have opinions, right? Everybody's got opinions, but when you understand what the symbolism, you know, what it means, that the everything is cohesive, you know, as far as the name of the album, which I wonder if, I think it's already public. The name of the album is called The Ancient Gaping Mouth. It has to do with the undoing and the void. It's just this heavy concept that's going to get all spelled out and all fleshed out and stuff. You're going to be able to see it all, experience it. It's really heavy. Just think of like Marvel has the what is that, the shore of, what is it called? Not the White Room.
You know that album title is also what happens to never mind, that's a bad joke on that.
Yeah, you see, I know there's gonna be a lot of that.
I was thinking older cougars and bars.
Yeah, that's kind of like, no, I'm not going there. Why?
Yeah, you know, it's an easy joke. I get it. But again,
it's too easy. But I know in all realness, you guys are deadly serious about this.
Yeah. It's, and which is why there was why I noticed some of those things that we're mentioning in the movie. There's some real occultism. If you take it for a grain, take it as you will, a grain of salt, whatever. But there's some references, some historical references in this new movie. So full circle on that. But anyways, yeah, that's what's up so far, man. I don't know when, but as soon as we get from the word, I think what they're doing is they're trying to solidify, like, that the orders are running before they tell us exactly what date, because they don't want to get our hopes up.
Yeah, they probably don't want to get themselves in a situation where they say something and it doesn't come through. Mm-hmm. So until they know for sure. But
everything is,
for anyone watching, I mean, most of these chatters know what's up, but Exaya is one of the few bands that's newer, that is the real deal in my eyes, and not just because JD's my buddy and this and that. When I first heard him and saw him, I was like, damn, this shit's the real deal. This is, real black death metal, man. This isn't like shindy nerd shit, This has an aura to it, had just everything. I love it, dude. So I'm totally looking forward to it. And Brucifer.
Yes.
This is the part where you get to promo yourself and your channel, and I can tell you all right now before he says anything, Kingdom of Nerves is like one of my favorite nerd channels, and he keeps them nerds in line.
Yeah. They don't come on my show and act like they own a place. Fuck out of here. You won't come back.
Yeah. Some of these nerds, man, they never have a wedgie. They don't know that.
Yeah, it's insane. Hey. They really think they're tough. Really tough from behind the keyboards. But I do Kingdom of Nerds. Usually I have a show on Mondays. Monday Madness with complete chaos, talking about rumors, movies, freaking pop culture crap. Then I do a show Friday, Qualified, with grumpy old middle-aged men complaining about everything.
You're in the right place.
Pretty much.
Yes.
And then Sunday,
right at home.
Sunday is my comic book show. If you love comic books and you love talking about comics, my channel is the place to go. And if you want to sub up, my channel is in the chat, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just post it in the chat.
Boom.
There it is.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to be coming out on one of your comic shows sooner than later, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my omnibus is waiting for me. I got to go pick it up. Volume 1 Conan Barbarian Omnibus.
Nice.
Oh,
Have you
finally.
read the new
Dude, I'm
Conan,
jealous.
the new Conan series?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Carl
good.
and I are dorking out about that all the time, dude. Love
Yeah.
it, dude. I'm all over it, man. Yep. Yeah, Titan Comics is kicking ass, dude. I'm so stoked. Like, they're-
Have you heard of Mark Spears?
Mork Spears? Negative.
Mark
No,
Spears.
no.
He's a comic artist. He did a Kickstarter.
Hey,
The-
check this
the
out.
comic
Look,
is
keep
called
talking because I
Monster.
got a live unboxing.
It's classic Universal monsters and comics.
Oh, okay.
It's
Like the old
amazing.
Paramount and the Hammerheart stuff like that.
Well,
like
he can't call it Universal monsters,
Oh yeah.
but there's a scene in one of his books where Dracula is holding Vlad's head, so it's not they're not the same person in the book.
No. Yeah.
There we go.
I just got this.
Oh
in,
shit! Check it out.
Show him the interiors of the book.
Yeah.
'Cause the interiors are like he writes it, he draws it.
This dude.
He's
it's
been
like-
on my show twice. He's
Here.
really down to earth and
Oh,
cool.
It's like
cool.
Fangoria. No, not Fang. Like airy covers, right, or something. As artist.
Yeah, he does a lot of homages to covers and stuff.
It's black and white. Yeah, dude.
When he goes
okay.
time
it's everywhere.
flashbacks are black and white.
Okay.
I haven't even. I just opened this literally.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's
By your
painted
hand.
painted digital art.
I was gonna say yeah. It looks like the painted cells, like in Fire and Ice, and I see that. Oh,
Dracula, the vampire showing up in that scene is insane. I was
looks like he's got that the blasphemy face
How many
paint.
issues so far? Because I only got this first one.
There's only 2 issues. The 3rd issue comes out in a few weeks.
Oh, there you are, dude.
There
It's
it is.
he releases an issue every 2 months. He just got signed to Image by the
shit.
Todd Farther himself. He's writing and drawing Spawn 77.
Okay.
It's a prequel to the Spawn we know.
Spawn 77.
Spawn 77.
Oh man.
Before Al Simmons, the
Yes.
previous. Is
Like
that what's
the,
going on?
The prior
oh, shit.
Spawn. Wow. And
Yeah.
I watched. Bruce had the artist and dude on his show.
Yeah,
Damn.
he gave me a lot of cool. Wait, actually,
Perks of
Yeah.
living in the big city,
I
huh?
just happen to have some
Yeah.
monsters right here.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got like
but I-
every issue made.
I bet you guys have some fucking killer conventions over there. Damn, that's brutal. Yeah.
Then he did the homage to the Wolverine Hulk cover, but with a
Oh
cross.
yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool.
I'm gonna put you solo, Bruce, so we can.
Right.
Dude, that's killer. Yeah, the reflection.
That's badass.
Is that Peter Cushing? That
Yeah.
looks like his face, dude.
It does. It's supposed to be on Van Helsing.
That's like a cross between Lee and Lugosi. The
Yeah.
Dracula to me.
And then he did the Infinity Gauntlet. homage.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking brutal. Even the title on top is just like the
Yeah.
Infinity. Oh, fucking badass.
It all starts here.
And then he sent these to me personally. The Bride, Merry Christmas, from the Bride.
That's nice.
I've never
Oh,
seen
Stitch.
I've never seen her have the stitches on the chest like that. I've never
Yeah,
seen
that's
that.
pretty
That's
cool.
pretty badass.
He gave her a mohawk. He's giving her a mohawk coming soon because he hates drawing long hair.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man homage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mark
McFarlane
Spears.
style.
So that guy's gonna work for Image for a bit. That's sick.
So this guy's about to
And
blow up.
he's done a few Spawn covers.
oh
this
yeah,
is a-
yeah.
This is the Spawn #1 homage.
Spawn 1.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And this
I
is
see it
a
Dude,
metal
is that
cover.
aluminum? Okay,
It's
yeah. it
metal.
looks like-
now.
yeah.
Metal.
Oh
Metal.
shit.
Shit.
And
Fucking cool, man.
this was his first cover work like a couple years ago. He did a Vampirella.
That looks amazing.
Who's it? Variant or who the hell's doing Vampirella right now? What's that? That's
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite's got some nice covers. I'll tell you
And
that.
then
Dynamite
the character's
is
called
killer.
the Slayer.
Oh, that looks like a Solomon Kane. No, that's not Solomon Kane.
Kind of looks like the Shadow, like an evil Shadow.
Yeah, he's done some. This is what got his career going last year. This Lobo cover he did for DC.
Whoa.
Dude, I've never seen that. That's badass.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's wearing Superman's cape as a bib, which is
Wow.
he did some EC homage covers,
Badass.
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
shout
that
out
reminds me of the
to
Creep Show. That reminds me of the Creep Show covers.
Yeah.
he did this Fringuli cover.
Oh, hey, look at
And you can
that.
see the Wolfman is right behind Fringuli.
Oh yeah,
There's
there
the
he is.
mummy, or was the zombie right there?
And these
Fanguli.
just came out recently. He did Night of the Living Dead covers,
Cool. We're back.
and his Thundercats cover.
Oh, dude,
And the
imagine him
character.
doing a Mumra, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. And that's it. He did a
there.
ASM 129 first Punisher appearance homage.
Oh, so like the Slayer hunts the monsters?
Yeah.
Ah, that is cool.
And of course, what's a comic book without a Star Wars reference?
Oh shit, that's killer.
Yeah, if you go to your
Just
local
like the
store and
Marvel
pick up
Star
monsters,
Wars
support
cover,
Mark. He's a great artist.
No
He's from the South, Alabama. Great guy, nice guy. So
That's
and it's a
like
good story.
very Frazetta Boris, realistic textures, but with killer colors, man. Those
Yeah,
those
colors are
fluorescent colors
insane.
really pop, man. That's killer.
Yeah, that's great.
He said he got the inspiration for Dracula's look from his dad. That's
Oh what?
Do you know
This is the
Ripka?
bride.
Let me
Oh,
show
that
that one
looks like-
solo, dude. That looks awesome.
She looks like she's a total babe, dude. Look at
No wonder Frankenstein's out of control.
that. Madeline Kahn, remember when they made her as Frankenstein? Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
She's like, I just washed your poo-poo undies. That line makes me laugh. Frankenstein's like, "Rrr."
Yeah, he just completed a Kickstarter. His first those monster books were a Kickstarter last year, and he raised 30-some thousand for the Kickstarter. He just did a Kickstarter it's going to be a prequel to this called The Wolf and the Monster. He raised $250,000 for his Kickstarter. Huge jump.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of what was Repka's name, Carl? The artist who did all the fucking amazing cover art?
Are you talking like from Famous
All the thrash
Monsters?
shit. All the thrash albums. The Rep-
Yeah. Oh, yeah, from the 80s. I forget
Yeah.
the name,
Well,
but
I think he's
he
still
did,
around now.
He did but he did like Pleasure to Kill and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And before he did comics, he did cards.
Fuck.
Damn.
That
You-
looks
you
just
got,
like
the
Bela
whole
Lugosi.
collection of this dude,
Well,
don't you?
he gifted a lot of this stuff to me after the interview, which he's a great guy. And he did a whole Wicked of Oz
Oh, Wicked of Oz. That's Mama Malone.
set. The Witch.
Mama Malone.
Ca-
Check it out. Wow.
Yeah, the cards some of these cards I'll show you this card.
I think you got Carl excited. He's gonna go show and tell. He's gonna flex on you. Look at that! Wow, I've never seen Frankenstein look like that. That's a droopy, but like still big version of him.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, these cards are awesome. The comics are awesome, and apparently there's some type of maybe a movie or a show TV deal on the table with this stuff, which would be cool.
Yeah. It's hard to translate this level of detail with moving pictures. You know what I mean? It almost kills it, man. Like, it's kind of that same feeling when you get a comic book that just has a brutal cover, and then you open it and then nothing inside there is remotely close to the quality of the cover. I mean, it's okay, you still appreciate it, but yeah, there's a little bit of like a.
It's funny you say that Return of the Living Dead, even though it has a really cool cover, you open it up, it looks like Scooby Doo.
It's just
It
like
really
thick
does.
line,
It's
thick line colors and shit. Yeah, that's funny. Scooby Doo.
Hey, next
I mean,
I might
that's
have one of these for you.
I need a
Boo!
boo. You just lost your cool card.
Yeah,
One of
dude.
the, somebody sent that to me. One of the worst fans ever. Not just one.
Lincoln Park. All right, hey, before we go, I have a special guest who has requested, but I did invite him, so either way, he wants to make an appearance. So everybody, welcome Skywalker,
Hello,
the Jedi.
Skywalker.
Hey, what's going on, Scott?
Been a while.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick, and cause my dumb ass thought that this stream was tomorrow, so I'm about to actually go watch Nosferatu like right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
good,
Well,
good, man.
no, you're not. My dumbass scheduled it on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, so that's probably why you thought that. Because I
okay,
looked at it and I was like, wait, Wednesday? No, I gotta do this shit tonight. So that's probably
yeah,
why you thought that. That was on me, dude.
yeah, nah, all good. But nah, I just wanted to come through and say what's up, cause y'all know I got much love for the homie Necron. Um, I actually spent a bit of time in a hospital recently,
Oh, shit.
and it's crazy because out of all the cool table members, Necron was on my mind the most. I was like, yo, I don't know why, but I was just like,
Why
man,
me?
his ass
Close to
wouldn't even be that.
death.
Right, right. But maybe that's what it was. I was like, death is calling. I'm probably gonna have to see Lord Necron, you know?
Ah.
Right now,
Calling out to the darkness. No.
You're putting in good work for you.
yeah, for sure. But nah, I just want to say much love, homie, and thanks for all the well wishes and good energy and stuff, man.
No problem, dude. I was thinking about you because you never know with surgeries, you know? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a simple thing, and next thing you know, person fucking not there anymore. So you
Yep.
can't take them lightly when they put you under them and cut you open and all that crap.
Yeah, it was supposed to be some routine shit. It ended up being something way more than that. So you're absolutely right, bro. But yeah, thanks for rocking out, bro. And I'm actually about to go see fucking Nosferatu right now.
I
So,
think you're gonna love it, dude.
word,
We may have to do a part
I,
two.
I really loved all of Robert Eggers stuff. So I am hoping that this is really dope.
I
Yeah.
think you won't be disappointed, dude. I think this is probably pretty close to The Witch, kind of in spirit, not like total. Can we? What do you think, Bruce, about that? Not like
Close to The
like
Witch?
it, but yeah, like in spirit of just the darkness and the forbearing of everything that's happening in the movie.
I think you're right, because just like Nosferatu, the witch totally engulfs you in the setting and the atmosphere and the storytelling, and you feel
Takes
like
you
you're
into
there.
the movie,
Yes.
right? Like if you're there, and watching this unfold.
It has that same feel.
Nosferatu kind of does the same thing. They're totally different story, obviously, but
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
engulfs you
for
into
sure.
the film. It's a great. I'm glad you're seeing it in
Yeah.
the theaters because it's a great movie to
Yes,
see in
dude.
the theaters. Dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And
man. Nah, we ain't missing out on this. But nah,
No.
I'm actually about to go take care of this, and then I'm about to run in there. So
All right,
appreciate
bro.
y'all. Thanks for having me on Necron, and yo, peace and love to all y'all. Shout out to all. It's the Necronites, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I
Necronites.
you know what I'm saying? Right. But
All right.
yeah, shout out to all y'all though. For
All
sure.
right. Thanks for stopping by for a minute, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
See you, brother.
Later.
take it easy.
Peace, love, and hair grease, bro.
All right. Later.
And Necron, I sent you some pictures and on X.
Okay. Let me get over there.
He just posted these in his Discord chat. These are upcoming. I mean, I'm in his Discord chat.
All right. Let me see. Old computer can't process. Holy shit. Alrighty.
Should I do a drum roll?
Well, it's going to take me a minute because it's a large JPEG file and streaming on You know, I can do.
You can
I'll
share
do
your just share your screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just share the screen. I'll put on another screen.
Sometimes I'll second screen. I'll put it as the background, and then I'll share the screen.
There you go. Oh, I like this bride one. That's cool. Well, that was cool of Skywalker to say, "What's up?"
Yeah,
real
that's
quick.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm glad he's going to check out the movie too. Glad he's feeling better. He was out for a while. Yeah, dude. This dude must do well with. Well, obviously, if he's making all these alternate covers.
Yeah. The bottom 5 covers on that list is comic book stores. So they had to pay for him for his art. So he's making like $1,500 just for the art alone or more.
Sick.
Jeez.
And then there's that whole selling rights or publishing and this and that. So hopefully he's getting some residuals. Hopefully.
Definitely.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, they're still processing. My slow ass computer. Anytime I stream. Because it's a large JPEG file. Sound like a broken record. See, it's spinning circle. Come on.
Now I know what your wife should get you for Christmas this year.
Upgrade.
Fucking video card. Oh.
You know, I have another computer that has a nerd talk, a better video card in it. So I'm thinking of just switching them out and see how it works. Oh, look, it woke up.
Yeah, it just takes away processing from your main.
Yeah. So let me do this.
That's what I
real
need.
Quick. All right. Here we go.
Waffles, Aaron, you know it.
Here we go.
All right.
This is issue 3 that's coming out, right?
Yeah, issue 3 comes out this month in 3 weeks.
Damn, those are cool.
Oh, so those are all variants for the same release?
Yeah.
Oh shit. A lot of variants.
And then the bottom ones, individual stores, they
So you
paid him
cannot
for those
order
covers.
these
Exclusives.
online.
Right.
They have to be bought in the store.
Wow. I've never seen Frankenstein look kind of like Swamp Thing before. Kind of has a Swamp Thing going on there.
He doesn't, since he can't, since these aren't universal monsters.
Yeah.
He doesn't have bolts.
Oh, yeah. Is that the Mad
He has
Hatter?
to be careful with the copyright
Yeah.
and all that. And gotta change them up a little.
It's
you know, work around.
Frankenstein. Ah,
Frankenstein.
that's another Young Frankenstein reference.
To get out of trouble.
Oh.
All right, let me get to the next one.
Speaking of Nosferatu, he does have a card. Count Orlok.
Ooh. That's fucking
Damn.
killer. No. Is that card aged? Or that's
No,
kinda
that's the
like,
way it was made.
It's an effect? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Count Orlok.
That's sick. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a sick poster, man.
Check this out.
The Bride.
Oh, that's the Mohawk.
Yeah, he's giving out more.
Shit.
Yeah.
She looks like fucking Wendy O, dude.
I was gonna say, does he know who Wendy O is? Because that kind of has a lot of Wendy O vibes.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking cool, man. It's always cool how you can make something look grotesque and beautiful or sexy at the same time. You know what I mean?
That takes some talent to pull that off. Okay, I got one more here to show you.
He does with a computer, which is insane.
There we go.
That's interior art.
Wait, scroll down?
Give me a sec. I was scrolling on the
Okay.
wrong screen.
Dude, is that a Solomon Kane thing reference? Kind of.
Kind of looks Punisher-y too. Wasn't there a Punisher cover where it, like the same fucking angle?
Yeah, same character.
Basically, the monster Punisher. Uh-oh. Pennywise is in trouble. I think he's gonna pay the piper today.
Leave that little girl alone, you clown.
Last balloon.
Yeah, dude, that
buddy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing an homage to Solomon Kane, because Solomon Kane, that's what he does. Like, he looks like one of those, what do you call those Puritan?
And that's what he was, right? He hunted monsters.
Yeah,
and
he's been around
Yeah.
for. We don't know yet if it's the same person in the Slayer outfit or it's the moniker is passed down from generation to generation. That character's been around for centuries.
Did I get all the pictures, or is there one more?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Damn, that's fucking cool.
So this is a cool little side track we went on, but it obviously fits the theme.
Fits
of the
the bill.
show.
Yeah, fits the theme.
I still need to get issue 2, though, but I'll read issue 1 before I get that.
Yeah. Do I have an issue 2? I do have an issue. I have an issue 2.
I'm sure there's thousands of covers to choose from. Huh?
I'll
at
send
that
you a
hand.
cover. I'll send you this one.
Oh, well, I'll take
like
it.
7 of these covers.
That's cool as hell.
That reminds me of a photo I took for for Total Human Genocide Division 218.
Yeah.
That like you see the hands like from the back side of the hands and the foot, and then some dude over him like about to knock him out. Yeah, that's just like it. It's pretty cool.
All right, gentlemen. I think we have come to the end now. Got a little surprises from Skywalker.
Yep.
Bruce, thanks for joining us. I figured
you for
this would
having
be a
me.
perfect show to bring you on here as well too.
Dude, you have some
JD,
killer perspectives and content. I'm gonna totally subscribe, dude. That's
Oh,
badass,
thank you.
I'm stoked. I'm gonna check it
Yeah,
out.
I would think a lot of our my subs would like, Brucifer's content, especially
Hell yeah.
his comic book takes are pretty damn good, and just like that. I didn't know about that stuff, so I saw it on his channel, and I was like, hey, I need to get a copy of that. That looks fucking killer, man.
Oh, you haven't read issue 2 yet, right?
I
have a
haven't read
PDF.
that one.
I have a PDF of issue 2 I can send you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, oops.
Check it out.
I can send you it too, Count.
Yeah.
The first 2 issues.
Stick around back. Stick around backstage, and you can exchange
Definitely.
anything you need to. All right, man. We are done here. I appreciate it, guys. Chat, you guys were cool. Thanks for hanging out and checking out the show. I'm gonna be doing more Pandora's Box, so it's coming back. We'll be doing more.
Glad it's back.
Got subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Subscribe and like, and subscribe to Skywalker's channel too. Skywalker, the Jedi, my buddy as well. If you haven't, because we're gonna sell ZHL Netflix. We're crazy, and we're gonna make it happen. So one day or somehow it's going down. All right, let me get the right outro out here. All right, later.
Let the